It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Tip-off goes to Las Vegas. Now, Giddey. Pass to George. Takes a three. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all. Kevin, these teams not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
And here is Giddey, after Paul George getting his three to go.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Outside ball. It's Vassell on the wing. 6 to shoot. Over George. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Back to Giddey. Pass to Okogie. George, that's a two-pointer. The wing jumper off target. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic. But it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
Vassell outside. Outside ball. Going inside. And Ball slams it in.
It's good to see Ball not settling for a jump shot. He's at his best when he's attacking the rim.
Outside, George. Out to the right wing. Pass to Okoro. Outside, George. Off target from three-point range. There's Ball with the three. And Okoro pulls it down. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Pass to Giddey. The shot by George. Wide open.
Paul George.
Traps in the tray.
3 points.
George has got 6.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
And here is Ball. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now, here's Ball. Clock at 6. No good from 11 feet. Las Vegas leading by 4. Here's George. Driving in. And it's George finishing it off.
Look at how high George gets off these drives to the hoop. Banging it down with the violence of a madman.
Now, here's Vassell. Scoreless thus far. And George gets the whistle that time.
Second team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Guys, back over to you.
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And he gets it to go. Jokic just got his second basket.
All Jokic needs is just a little bit of room, and he's good to shoot it. You got to respect the scoring ability he has.
Right side, George. Okongwu a screen. The shot by George, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. And here's Vassell from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
Just too easy for Vassell. Gotta run him off the line.
On the wing, George. Okongwu a screen. Back to George. It's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Now here's Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. And Okongwu slams it in.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Ball with it. Pass to Jokic. He got it up. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Las Vegas ahead. They're up by 1.
12.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Clark, when you use the word unicorn, a one-of-a-kind player, LaMelo Ball fits the bill for sure.
Yeah, we've had so few point guards north of 6'7", and he's right in that range. And he also shoots it well on high volume from the three-point line. I don't know if there's a guy quite like him in the league at that size, with that vision, and three-point shooting marksmanship.
From deep, Jokic. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him. George sets a screen. Puts it up from 17. Giddey, no good. And it's Green with the jam.
And the decision-making Green has really sets him apart from most forwards. Skilled at making the right read in open floor situations.
And here is Giddey. Okogie for 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Outside, Ball. To the inside. George with the ball. And it's Vassell picking him up. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Outside, George. Tipped away. And stolen by Vassell.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
Okongwu a screen. From deep, George. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
LaMelo Ball. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. From deep, George.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And Jokic throws it down.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Here's George. He's got 8. A putback. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's George again missing.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Pass the ball. Jokic a screen. Over in the corner, Green. A 3-pointer off the mark. And that's an intentional foul. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And here's Prince outside. And it's Jokic with the rebound. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Thor.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now, Jokic, 8 points for him. Over Drummond. Jokic, no good.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
And it's Vassell with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's his second foul.
Prince outside. They need this one.
His struggles continue here in the second period. Simply just can't seem to get anything to fall.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Get ready for your dance team.
Now, here's Ball. Over to the wing. Post with it. Back to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Over Mitchell. Ball, no good.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And finished off by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
Pass to Prince. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Las Vegas leads by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Jokic a screen. The drive-by Ball. From deep, Green. Rebound by Okogie. Here's Okoro. In the corner, George with it. And here is Okoro. Still scoreless. Pass to Prince. Oh, good on the three.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
And here's George for three. Sinks the triple. George has got 11.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Pass to Jokic. Over Okongwu. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Okoro. Back to George. Beyond the arc. Jokic grabs the miss. The power of Jokic. Wow.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
Okongwu was screened. Back to George. Pass to Prince. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Lets it go from deep. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Ball surveying the defense. They get the rebound. Jokic. That shot off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Okongwu. Great positioning on the putback. And now it's a 3-point Las Vegas lead.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Up again. Jokic hatchets his way to finish inside.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by George.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Prince. Banked in off the glass. Prince has got 7.
You know, once Prince gets good inside positioning, he's going to work.
Pass to Jokic. For the tie. Jokic, big man with the triple.
When Jokic is rolling like this, it's a beautiful thing to watch, and there's not a lot the defense can do. The Joker, as a matchup, is a nightmare.
Outside, George. Pass to Okongwu. Now here's Prince. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And here's Jokic, defended by Drummond. Jokic draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Clock is at 3. For the lead. Misses off the left eye. It's Las Vegas now. And And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
And he's not a very good foul shooter, so that's a heads-up play by the defense there.
Good on both. Now DiVincenzo. He has yet to score. Down low. From deep. Good on the triple.
From a couple of zip codes over Donte DiVincenzo. You know he's been working on that shot from that range.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Back to Mitchell. Five to shoot. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. Prince misses. Fast break, here we go. And he makes that one. Cruz has got his first basket. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Up 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Las Vegas trails by 3. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Prince gets the ball and knows he's ready to let it fly. This guy plays with great confidence.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now, here's ball. To the paint. And it's Green with the jam.
One of the more dynamic passers in this league. Ball with a nice setup.
Outside, George. For 3. Jokic grabs the miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Out to the right wing. Back to Mitchell. Fires for 3. And Paul George, good for the 3. George has got it all tied up now for Las Vegas.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Jokic with it. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ball. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Jokic. Jacks up a 3. Okongwu grabs the board. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Back to Prince to take the lead. And another 3 for Las Vegas.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
From deep, Jokic. The offensive rebound. Vassell outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Okongwu was screened. The 3 from George. Vassell wide open. They get it back. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Here's George. Now Mitchell from outside. Green rips down the board. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Left side, ball. Jokic. 5 on the clock. With the drive. Stolen by Okoro.
In tight quarters, that can be a very awkward pass to make.
And the shot goes in.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots. Hey, it ain't complicated. When you need a basket, give the rock to Jokic and just let him play basketball.
And here is Mitchell. Here's Okongwu. Stolen by Ball. Now Vassell. Jokic a screen. To take the lead. Shot clock at 6. No luck that time on a shot that would have put him on top. Ooh, it hurts. Outside George. Now Mitchell. Fires the 3. It's good.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Here's Jokic. On the wing, DiVincenzo. For 3. Okongwu pulls it down. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart. Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
.30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Ball gets double teamed. Vassell. He drills the 3.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
Ouch. Boy, was that painful. That was basically just a choke job. I hate to say it. Could have put this game on ice, but he didn't.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw.
Checking in for your home team.
Here's Jokic. Vassell! So it's a narrow victory for Las Vegas, pulling it out for the W. This win, such a tremendous